Hard choices create strong men. That's not a motivational quote, that's a law of life. Every man you admire, every man with power, discipline, confidence, and respect was forged by decisions that were uncomfortable, painful, and unpopular. Strength does not come from wishing, hoping, or waiting. Strength is built in moments where quitting feels easier than continuing, where excuses sound logical, and where comfort is begging you to stop. Weak men are not born weak. They are created by a lifetime of easy choices. And strong men are not lucky. They are the result of repeatedly choosing the hard path when no one was watching. Look at the world today. It is designed to make men weak. Everything is convenient. Everything is instant. Food, entertainment, validation. One click and it's handed to you. And because of that, men are forgetting what it means to struggle. They avoid discomfort, they avoid responsibility, and they avoid accountability. Then they wonder why they feel empty, angry, and lost. The truth is brutal but simple. A man who avoids hard choices avoids growth. And a man who avoids growth will never be strong, no matter how much he talks about success. Hard choices don't feel good in the moment. That's why most people avoid them. Waking up early when your body wants sleep, training when you're tired, working when motivation is gone, saying no to distractions, walking away from bad habits, toxic people, and weak mindsets. These choices hurt. They demand sacrifice. They demand discipline. But they build something far more valuable than comfort ever could: character. And character is the foundation of strength. Every time you choose the easy option, you are teaching yourself that comfort matters more than progress. You are reinforcing weakness. But every time you choose the hard option, even when it scares you, even when it costs you something, you are sharpening yourself. You are building mental toughness. You are proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. And that belief earned through struggle is what separates strong men from everyone else. Strength is not just physical. Anyone can lift weights for a few months and look strong. Real strength is mental. It's the ability to stay disciplined when emotions are unstable. It's the ability to stay focused when distractions are loud. It's the ability to take responsibility when blaming others would be easier. And mental strength is built the same way physical strength is built: through resistance, through pressure, through hard choices that stretch you beyond your limits. Weak men chase pleasure. Strong men chase purpose. Weak men ask, what feels good right now? Strong men ask, what will make me better tomorrow? That single difference in thinking creates two completely different lives. One leads to regret, dependency, and excuses. The other leads to confidence, independence, and respect. Hard choices don't guarantee success overnight, but they guarantee growth. And growth, compounded over time, creates unstoppable men. Life does not test you when things are easy. It tests you when things are hard, when money is tight, when motivation is gone, when nobody believes in you, when failure hits. Those moments reveal who you really are. And in those moments, every man has a choice: collapse into weakness or rise into strength. The men who rise are not special. They are disciplined. They train themselves through years of hard decisions to stand firm when pressure arrives. Here's the uncomfortable truth most people don't want to hear. If your life is weak, it's because your choices have been weak. Not because of luck, not because of your past, not because of other people. Your habits, your discipline, your mindset, they are all shaped by the choices you make daily. And the good news is this: the same way weak choices create weak men, hard choices can rebuild you into something powerful. Strong men are forged, not found. They are built in silence, in early mornings, in lonely grind, in sacrifice that no one applauds. They do what others refuse to do. They walk paths others avoid. And over time, life rewards them, not with ease, but with capability, with confidence, with control. They don't need validation because they've proven themselves to themselves. Hard choices demand patience. Results don't show immediately. That's why most men quit too early. They want rewards without struggle. They want strength without pain. But the world doesn't work like that. Strength is earned slowly through consistency, discipline, and relentless self-respect. Every hard decision is a vote for the man you are becoming, and every easy decision is a vote for the man you are staying. The truth is, nobody is coming to save you. No mentor, no motivation video, no lucky break. The only thing that will change your life is your willingness to choose what's hard over what's comfortable again and again. That's how strong men are created. Not in moments of hype, but in moments of resistance. When you do the hard thing, even though you don't feel like it. So if you want to be strong mentally, physically, financially, start respecting hard choices. Start seeing discomfort as the price of power. Start understanding that every sacrifice you make today is building a version of you that cannot be broken tomorrow. Hard choices create strong men. Always have, always will. Hard choices forge real strength, not comfort, not motivation, not talent. Strength is built when you are forced to decide between what feels good now and what will make you powerful later. Every strong man you respect has faced moments where the easy option was right there, tempting him to quit, delay, or compromise. And in those men's strength was not about muscles or money. It was about decision-making under pressure. Weak men choose relief. Strong men choose responsibility. Most people misunderstand strength. They think strength is confidence, loud words, or physical dominance. That's surface level. Real strength is internal. It's the ability to make the right decision when nobody is watching, when there is no applause, and when the outcome is uncertain. Hard choices are uncomfortable by nature. If they were easy, everyone would make them. But because most people avoid discomfort, strength becomes rare. Every time you wake up and choose discipline over sleep, you are forging strength. Every time you say no to distractions and yes to focus, you are forging strength. Every time you take accountability instead of blaming others, you are forging strength. These moments seem small, but they stack. And over time, they turn an average man into a formidable one. Strength is not built in a single heroic act. It is built in repeated, boring, difficult decisions made daily. The world is designed to push you toward weakness. Comfort is everywhere. Entertainment is endless. Validation is cheap. And because of that, men are losing their edge. They want results without sacrifice, respect without effort, success without pain. But life doesn't work like that. Life is honest. It rewards those who are willing to suffer now so they don't suffer later. Hard choices feel painful in the moment, but they save you from a lifetime of regret. Avoiding hard choices doesn't remove pain, it delays it. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret is permanent. When you avoid effort, avoid responsibility, and avoid growth, life will eventually force pain on you anyway. Financial stress, weak health, low self-respect, dependence on others, these are the results of easy decisions repeated over time. Strong men understand this early. They choose the pain they can control instead of the pain that controls them. Hard choices demand sacrifice. You will lose comfort. You will lose people. You will lose habits that once felt familiar. But what you gain is far greater, self-respect. And self-respect is the core of real strength. When you know you do what needs to be done regardless of how you feel, your confidence becomes unshakable. You don't need motivation because your identity is built on action, not emotion. There will be moments where quitting feels logical. Moments where slowing down feels justified. Moments where everyone around you is choosing the easy route and questioning why you're pushing so hard. Those moments are tests, not tests of talent, but tests of character. And character is what determines how far a man goes in life. Hard choices reveal who you really are when excuses are available, but discipline is required. Strength also comes from delayed gratification. Strong men don't chase instant pleasure. They invest in the future version of themselves. They understand that temporary discomfort builds permanent capability. While others relax, they work. While others complain, they improve. While others wait for opportunity, they prepare for it. And when opportunity finally comes, strong men are ready because they paid the price early. Real strength is calm under pressure. It's not panic. It's not emotional reactions. That calm comes from knowing you've done the work, made the sacrifices, and faced hardship before. Hard choices prepare you for chaos. They sharpen your mind. They toughen your spirit. So when life throws challenges at you, you don't break. You adapt. That's the difference between men who survive and men who lead. No one becomes strong accidentally. Strength is intentional. It is built through conscious decisions to do what others won't, to go where others stop, to push when others rest. And this isn't about being extreme. It's about being consistent. One hard choice today, another tomorrow, and another the day after that. Over time, these choices reshape you. A man who consistently chooses the hard path develops authority, not because he demands it, but because he earns it. People sense it. They trust him. They follow him. Why? Because strength is visible in behavior, in discipline, in reliability, in resilience. Hard choices turn you into someone others can depend on, including yourself. The most powerful benefit of hard choices is internal freedom. When you know you can handle discomfort, fear loses its grip on you. You stop avoiding challenges. You stop running from pressure. You stop doubting yourself. That freedom is priceless. It allows you to aim higher, take bigger risks, and live on your own terms. Hard choices will isolate you at times. You won't always fit in. You won't always be understood. But strength has never been built in crowds. It's built in solitude, in silent effort, in commitment to standards higher than average. Weak men seek approval. Strong men seek progress. At the end of the day, life does not reward intentions. It rewards actions, and actions are shaped by choices. Easy choices create easy lives that collapse under pressure. Hard choices forge men who can carry weight, responsibility, and leadership. Men who don't fold when things get tough, men who become pillars instead of dependents. So understand this clearly. Every hard choice you make today is shaping the man you will be tomorrow. You are either building strength or eroding it. There is no neutral ground. Comfort may feel good now, but strength will serve you forever. And strength is always forged in difficulty. Easy life creates weak men. That is not an insult, it is a warning written all over history, biology, and reality itself. Every time life becomes too comfortable, men become soft. When struggle disappears, discipline fades. When discipline fades, strength dies. And when strength dies, everything else follows. Confidence, leadership, purpose, respect. Weakness is not something that suddenly appears. It grows slowly in environments where nothing is demanded and everything is given. Look at how easy life has become. Food arrives at your door. Entertainment is endless. Discomfort is optional. You can avoid effort, avoid responsibility, avoid pressure, and still survive. And that is the problem. Survival is not the same as strength. An easy life allows men to exist without ever being tested. And a man who is never tested never discovers who he really is. Weak men are not born weak. They are trained to be weak by convenience, by comfort, by constant pleasure with no resistance. When life stops demanding effort, men stop developing resilience. They stop learning how to endure. They stop learning how to carry weight. And when real pressure finally arrives, they collapse. Not because they are bad people, but because they were never forged. Hard times create strong men because hard times force growth. Easy times remove the need for it. When everything is handed to you, you never learn how to fight for anything. When pain is avoided at all costs, you never learn how to endure it. And when responsibility is optional, character never forms. Strength requires friction. Without friction, nothing sharpens. An easy life trains the mind to seek comfort first. Every decision becomes about convenience instead of necessity. What feels good replaces what needs to be done. Over time, this rewires a man's identity. He becomes reactive instead of disciplined, emotional instead of stable, dependent instead of capable. And the worst part is, it feels normal. Until life demands more than he can give, weakness shows up quietly. It shows up in procrastination, in excuses, in blaming circumstances, in avoiding hard conversations, in quitting when things get uncomfortable. Easy life makes these behaviors acceptable. It normalizes laziness. It celebrates comfort. It rewards avoidance, and men slowly lose their edge without even realizing it. Strength is built by doing what you don't want to do. Easy life removes that requirement. Why push yourself when you don't have to? Why wake up early when nothing demands it? Why train your body when survival doesn't require strength? Why discipline your mind when distractions are endless? Easy life answers all of these questions with the same response. You don't need to. And that response is the root of weakness. Easy life also destroys urgency. When consequences are delayed, men stop taking action. They believe there will always be more time, more chances, more opportunities, and by the time reality hits, habits are already formed. Weak habits, soft routines, undisciplined minds. Life eventually collects its debt, and when it does, easy men are unprepared. A weak man is not defined by lack of potential. He is defined by lack of pressure. He has never been forced to rise, never been forced to carry responsibility, never been forced to choose discipline over comfort. And because of that, he lives below his capability. He feels lost, frustrated, angry, but doesn't know why. The answer is simple. He has not been forged. Easy life also kills respect, not from others, but from yourself. When you know you avoid effort, when you know you choose comfort repeatedly, self-trust erodes. Confidence becomes fake. Motivation becomes fragile. You start looking for validation because you haven't earned self-respect. Strength is earned. Easy life skips the earning process. History proves this cycle again and again. Strong men build stability. Stability creates comfort. Comfort creates weakness. Weakness creates chaos. And chaos once again forces men to become strong. This cycle never changes. The only question is where you choose to stand within it. If you are living in comfort, you must choose struggle voluntarily, or struggle will be forced upon you later. Ease. Why life teaches men to escape instead of confront. When things get hard, distractions are everywhere. Screens, pleasure, noise. Weak men don't face problems, they numb themselves. Strong men confront problems head on. They sit in discomfort. They take responsibility. They endure pressure. That difference defines outcomes. An easy life also destroys leadership. Leadership requires strength. Strength requires sacrifice. And sacrifice is impossible when comfort is the priority. Weak men avoid responsibility because it feels heavy. Strong men carry weight because they train for it. Easy life produces followers who want safety. Hard life produces leaders who can handle chaos. The body tells the truth before the mind does. A soft body is often the result of a soft lifestyle. No resistance, no discipline, no challenge. Physical weakness mirrors mental weakness. Easy life removes the need to be strong, so strength disappears. And once strength is gone, confidence follows. Easy life makes men fragile. Fragile minds break under criticism. Fragile egos react emotionally. Fragile bodies tire easily. And fragile men demand the world adapt to them instead of adapting themselves to the world. Strength does the opposite. Strength adapts. Strength endures. Strength dominates pressure instead of running from it. The tragedy is that easy life feels like success until it's too late. Comfort feels like winning in the short term. Sleeping in, doing less, avoiding stress. But long term, it leads to dependence on systems, on people, on circumstances. Strong men are independent because they train themselves to be capable. Weak men fear discomfort. Strong men expect it. Weak men avoid pain. Strong men understand pain is the price of progress. Easy life removes pain and removes progress with it. Growth cannot exist without resistance. That is a law of nature. No man becomes strong by accident. Strength is forged by choice. And in an easy life, choosing difficulty is a rebellion. It means training when you don't have to, learning when you could relax, taking responsibility when you could blame, choosing discipline when no one is forcing you. That is how strong men are created in comfortable times. Easy life creates weak men, but it doesn't have to create you. Comfort is optional. Discipline is optional. Hardship can be chosen voluntarily, and the men who choose it separate themselves from the rest. They build strength before life demands it. They prepare before chaos arrives. Weak men wait for motivation. Strong men rely on discipline. Easy life rewards waiting. Hard life rewards action. And the men who act consistently, relentlessly rise above. At the end of the day, life does not care about how easy things were for you. It only responds to what you can handle. Pressure reveals truth. An easy life produces men who cannot handle much. So understand this clearly. Comfort weakens, struggle strengthens. If your life is too easy, your character is shrinking. If nothing is challenging you, nothing is growing you. Easy life creates weak men, but choosing hard paths creates strong ones. At the end of the day, comfort is a trap. Easy life might feel safe now, but it silently destroys your potential, your discipline, and your strength. Weak men are not born. They are created by avoidance, convenience, and excuses. Strong men, on the other hand, are forged in challenge, in responsibility, in struggle. If you want to rise above, if you want power, respect, and freedom, you must embrace discomfort, face hard choices, and take on the struggles that others run from. Easy life produces weakness. Hard effort produces strength. The question is simple. Will you settle for soft, or will you choose to forge yourself into a man capable of anything?